Hey y'all, it's your old pal Rick Fairless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers Ice House, Punchwally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing? All right? Today is Tuesday, December 17th, 2024, year of our Lord, season number 2, episode number 352. In today's show, we are going to talk about a phenomenon of the 1970s. Let's go. In My Life, the 366 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com or StrokersDallas.com. Click on shop. We are also a dealer for Extreme Charge, the best battery maintenance charger on the planet, and the QuadLink. You plug that into that, charge 4 vehicles at one time. You got different size leads. You can get a 5-foot lead to plug in or a 25-footer. So you plug this into that, you can go all over your garage depending on how far of a lead. And if you need more, you plug them into one another. StrokersDallasMerch.com. The QuadLink's on for 10% off, 15% off, and the Extreme Charge is 30% off. Use the passcode Alice on the Extreme Charge QuadLink. So shut off the news and come with me and let's take a walk down memory lane. In the 1970s, that's where we're going. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1970s. There was a phenomenon in the 70s called disco, which disco meant discotheque, which was a discotheque was a dancing joint. But disco music was very popular. It came out with that Urban Cowboy and some of those shows, and Donna Summer and Gloria Gaynor and some of the Bee Gees and ABBA and some of those musicians. And I'm not a dancer. I may be a lover, but I ain't no dancer. Who sang that? Beatles. Ain't no dancer, but I used to like to go to the discos. You know why I like to go to the discos? Because that's where the girls were. The girls were at the discos. I'm not a dancer, but did I get out there and kick it with the girls? Yeah, I got out there. I'm out there. I'm out there, man. I'm out there. I'm out there. I was out there. I'm not out there no more. There was a place not far from here, probably a mile, called the Old Theater. And it literally was an old theater. I saw the world premiere of The Sons of Katie Elder there with my brother and my grandma. They turned that into a disco. On the bottom floor was the big dance hall. And then on the top floor, they had a big bar and some pool tables and foosball tables up in the balcony of the theater, see? And it was cool. I loved going out there. I loved, I don't mind listening to Saturday Night Fever, and I like the Bee Gees okay, for what it was back then. So I was okay with that. I think our attraction was the foosball tables. That's where we hung out, was the foosball tables. What about you? Did your town have a disco in it? Did you ever go? I bet you did. Let's check that truck. Check that truck. Woo, you got those dark blue, navy blue Chuck Taylor high top leather, black and white logo, white toe, white toe, 2 black racing stripes, can't afford vent holes, dark blue shoestrings, one eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome Chucks. You want to check the office? Yeah, about time you asked. So I used to have a guy that worked with me named Keithy. So he gave me these Super Bowl rings. Dallas Cowboys, Dallas Stars. They're not real, but Keithy gave them to me, and I loved Keithy. So I like them. I keep them up there. If you've been coming in here for a long time, you remember Keithy. He was my DJ. And my mom liked him. So I hired him, and he was part of our family. I miss him. Those remind me of him. Let's check Grandma's calendar. You know, the funny thing about Grandma's calendar, and I'm talking to my cousin Deanna, because it's her grandma too. When I open the calendar, I smell Grandma's perfume. I swear to God, when I open this calendar and I can smell her perfume. Clear as day. What was Grandma Golda doing 75 years ago today, December 17th, 1949? It was a Saturday. Grandma wrote, Dixie, that's Deanna's mother, Dixie. Dixie went to town this morning and got a permanent. She must have been about 14. We went to town this evening. Wonder how far their farm was from town. It couldn't have been more than 3 or 4 miles. But if you're driving them 40s cars, it probably took you a spell to get there. Dad joke, nothing is definite, that's for sure. Get it? Get off the couch for Motivational Minute. Life is not a race, it's a journey. Enjoy the ride. It's kind of what we talked about yesterday. It is a journey, it's not a race. He who finishes first does not win. Not in the game of life. The game of life is what you want it to be. I heard from my friend Mark Singer. Remember we talked about him a while back. He had a stroke. Well, he's getting better. And he's walking and he's talking. And he's still got a ways to go, but he's doing great. So thanks for the prayers that everybody sent to Mark Singer. And he wants to ride with me once he gets past this. And Mark, that would be my pleasure. I'd be proud to ride with you, man. You're my buddy. I'd love to do that. So today is Tuesday. On Tuesday, we do Tuesday things. Bar will be open till midnight. A lot of cool stuff up here for sale for Christmas. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Check out my YouTube page. It's under Strokers Dallas. And check out the bikes I have for sale. StrokersOnline.com. All right, I'm going to leave you with this. Did you know that more than 2% of the American population was killed during the Civil War? That's a lot of people. Over 750,000. I got to go. Love you, Alice. Hey, I'll see y'all tomorrow.